Morning everyone. Monday morning. Monday. Mamas and Papas, 1960s. Monday. How you all doing? I was so engrossed in sorting my stuff out for the day, because I've got some teaching and stuff to do today, and going over stuff that, as part of my planning phase, obviously, I nearly forgot about you. So I apologise. I think that's dreadful. How dare I? I wanted to talk to you about a thing called the planning fallacy, because it's been in my head while I was planning for my stuff for the day. So it was in my head, and it really is true, this, and I've noticed this over the years of working. And the planning fallacy says one thing, and I'm going to add something to it. The planning fallacy says that when we're planning to do a piece of work, we tend to remember the time the last time we did it, when it went well. So if it's writing a report or something like that, or preparing a lecture for me or whatever, rather than remembering a kind of aggregate time of the times it went well and it went badly, or it took us a long time, we tend to remember a kind of more average time, or the best time. So we tend to underestimate how long it's going to take large complex tasks to get done. So what that means is, what I want you to be doing this week when you're planning, because I know that what you're going to do when you first get to work this morning is have a look at everything that's in your diary and plan it. I mean, you'll have planned it last Friday, I know that, absolutely, don't I? So you're going to have a look at all the stuff. You're going to break stuff down if you need to break it down into smaller tasks, because we know that overcomes procrastination. But what I want you to do is just, if you think something's going to take you half an hour, give yourself 45 minutes. If you think something's going to take an hour, give yourself an hour and a half, etc., etc., etc. Because of this thing called the planning fallacy, the fact we remember a time when the thing we're about to do went really well, rather than a time when it didn't. So give yourself plenty of time. The bonus, which I find amazing, is if I set myself aside 2 hours and it just takes me like an hour and a half, I suddenly feel as though I've got half an hour back. I suddenly feel as though I've got half an hour that I was never going to have, even though that's not quite true, because time's just time. But it really feels like that. So it's kind of suddenly, it's like, oh, well, I thought that was going to take me 2 hours. It took me an hour and a half. I've now got half an hour. What can I do with this half hour? I can do some little tasks or whatever. And the thing about little tasks is, which is the flip side of this planning fallacy, is that we tend to overestimate how long small tasks are going to take. Little things that we could just rattle an email off about and it would be done. We leave them there. I'll talk about emails at some point. We leave them there and they fester away in our heads, thinking, oh, I must get back to that email, and then you don't, and it disappears off the bottom of your screen, never to be thought of again, until somebody emails you and says, and you need to get back to me on that thing. And so, I don't remember what thing that is, because we're dead busy, we can't remember everything. Don't remember what that thing is. Oh, there it is. And that erodes, like I was talking about the other week, that erodes your kind of reputation as a professional. So give yourself longer than you think you need for big tasks. Add a bit of time in, add a bit of slippage time in, because you'll remember a time when it went well. And with little tasks, try and nail as many as you can just as they arise. You get through a lot of emails this way. It employs a thing called the 2-minute rule, one of David Allen's little hacks, productivity hacks, which is, if it's going to take you 2 minutes or less to do a task, then just do it. Don't even put it in your trusted system. Don't even think about leaving it till later. Just do it. Just get on with it. Because if you just get on with it, it'll be done, and you'll end up with a fairly empty inbox. And I'll talk a bit more about emails, because emails are both a delight in the modern world, because they make some things easier, but also a scourge. So leave yourself more time than you think you're going to need. And also, if you've got some teeny little tasks that are only going to take a couple of minutes, then just do them. Okay. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Nice to see you in the chat, Ashley. Yeah, getting the kids sorted for uni today. Oh, excellent. Do you know, I had a suspicion you might appear on our doorstep at some point. And I won't see you today because I'm teaching online. But lucky you, I will see you on Wednesday to tell you more about this kind of thing. But you'll know it all already. Okay, nice to see you guys. Have great days, have great weeks. You know, get up and running quickly on Monday, because we lose a lot of productivity time on Mondays as we get back into the week. So ramp it up really quickly, and have good weeks. Bye.